In the last lesson, we were able to break our app down into components, and we define the components that our app is going to use. In this lesson, we're going to go ahead and build the UI. So we want to build this. Let's go ahead and just define our classes. So we're going to be using Tailwind, and I'm just going to use Tailwind CSS classes here. And this app is not so really much about styling, but at least we want to get it to a point where it's attractive. So I'm going to define Tailwind CSS classes for our app. All right, I'm going to have max width. This is on padding. We're going to define some margin, and then also I want to centralize the page. So if we look it this, actually it should be centralized. Yeah, so this is what we want to achieve here. Now for the header, I'm going to bolden and underline and set the margin bottom. Okay, now for the input search box, let's come here. For this one, we need an input. It's going to be type of search. I'm going to have a placeholder search, and then for the class name, I'm going to have a text of XL, define a border bottom, and then full width. Let's set the padding, and then we have that. I don't want, so when I click on this, I don't want any outline, so I'm going to change this to focus, outline none. Okay, so that's gone. Now I'm going to add an icon. Okay, and I actually found this one that I'm going to use. I'm just going to copy this one here. Okay, so this is out of place here. I'm going to set the class name to be relative here. Okay, so now we have a search input. Okay, now let's go and write style for the meanings. So for the meanings, I think I'm just gonna only declare margin top here. So I'm just gonna say margin top. I think that's all I'm gonna do for this one. Before we define the classes for the meaning, let's look at the mockup again. We're going to have part of speech, and we're going to have a here meanings, or call it definitions, and then we're going to have these definitions. So let's go ahead and import definition here. Here we're going to have meaning. Actually, I'm going to change it to definitions. And then we're going to have definition here. Let's update definition real quick. Also, for definition, we're going to have our numbering here. So I'm just going to put 1 for now. And then we're going to have the definition. Blah, blah. Okay. Let's look at what it looks like now. What's going on? Meaning. Oh, yeah. Let's bring in meaning here. So meanings, and then we're going to have meaning. Let's put meaning here. So I'm going to import meaning. And then meaning. Okay, let's look at it. Okay, so we're going to have that. Okay. So let's go ahead and style the meaning. So here I'm going to define a class name here, border, and then set the padding to 5. Okay, so we have this, and then let's see, definition. Let's come back to definition. We're gonna have this. We're also gonna have an example. So let's put it. We're gonna have example, right? So let's do that here. Let's just do it here. Example. Blah blah blah. Okay. Okay. So For the definition, I'm going to do class name, make this a flex container, and then here, I'm going to bold on this one. Okay. And I don't want this one here. Actually, I'm going to create another div. Okay, and then I will move this one here. I'll create another div actually. So I'll change this to span, and then also change this to span. Make my life easy. Okay. Okay. We are getting close. Let us style the header in meaning. I'm gonna give this I'm going to give this imagine top. Let's give the container a background, and then let's give a shadow. Okay, it's looking more like it. Let's put noun here because I want to style this separately. I'm going to include a span, class name, let's bold. Okay, and then also text extra large. Okay, I think we have something here. I'm going to add the border to this. So the definition is in the box. So let's come here. I'm going to say class name. Okay, something like this. Yep. So we have a basic styling. This is still static right now. So eventually everything we render here is going to be through an API. Let's do something. I don't want to show anything right now. Okay, so I'm going to, so in the app component, I'm going to define our state, right? So let's define a state, and we'll come back and explain state in a little bit. Equals to use state. If there's no data, I don't want to display this component. So I'm going to do something here. So search results dot length. When search result dot length is greater than 0, search. When search result dot length is greater than 0, that's when we're going to display meanings. And that is done. So in the next lesson, I'll explain how we work with user inputs in React.